Pranam Maharaj. So today in this Sunday class, we have chosen another very interesting topic. Today's topic is, and the question is, why it takes many people such a long time to realize God? God means the highest goal of human life. So without much of introduction, I hand it over to you, Maharaj. Please elaborate on this point, Maharaj. Thank you.
Okay. The question is why so much time takes for realization of the God. Become material success in the life. If we see the material success, we can see that time limit. A young boy or girl can get the graduate degree maybe 17, 18 years, 19, 20 years to get the graduate degree. It is seen, visible. Then MSc and the SAP. These are year is there, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, gap is. So average people to get the degree of a BSc degree, graduation degree, maybe 20 years, 2 years, and very minor portion of the students, very less, they takes another 2 years to get the BSc degree. That is eligible, you can see. But in this light or in this context, we don't get the answer. How much time will take to get the to realize the God highest goal in life? See, in the physical level, worldly level, people made this rule. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, first, second standard, third standard, fifth standard, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years like that. Who made this? People, man made these rules to get the degrees. Like that, PhD degree, MSc degree, BS, IIT degree. Man made these rules. This is the output. Whereas God realization, man has not made these rules. Man, people, that means rishis, avatars, they come and show the path. You go on. Chadaiveti, go ahead, go, go, go. They have not told or formulated like people but that after 5 years or 10 years or 7 years you'll get this kind of achievement or reach the goal. They avatars, they have come, they shown the path, they have not given the time limit. Whereas to get the degrees, there is a time limit. But there is no time limit. That 1 year, 2 year, and 15 years, 50 years of sadhanas. You may not get this result. You may not reach the goal. They have not made any time limit. Why? Why there is no time limit? Because first reason, God realization is a self-realization. And our education, our degrees, these are all in type of the qualification. You have to gather, you have to memorize it and pass it. But feelings, God relation is a little different things. And it mainly depends upon our sanskaras. Sanskaras is that this life, we know, everybody knows that according to the laws of karma, this is life is result of the past karma. This life is result of the past karma. How it works, sanskaras, what does the role to progress in the life or progress in the spiritual? So they have given a wonderful examples that a person, two persons are going carrying 50 kilo loads. Two persons are going. No, two persons are going very fast. To suppose they are going to cover a distance of 50 kilometers. 50 kilometers a man covers for say 5 hours, one person. Other persons 6 hours. Other persons 7 hours. To cover 50 kilometers, a person cover 15 kilometers, 15 hours, 16 hours, 17 hours. Why? Everybody should reach the same time. Distance. Why they are not able to reach? In the physical level we found. They are running, but there is a gap, time to reach the destination, cover 50 kilometers, because it is obvious, we can see, this first person who reached the 5 hours, he is the first. He has tremendous capacity, tremendous speed, body is so much fit. Whereas the last one who took the 15 years or 20 hours to reach the destination, you can say he is not fit. That is why it takes more time. So, why he is not fit? We never think of that. These people have reached 5 hours, whereas second, last one has reached the 20 years. He is not fit because physically not improved or healthy. Similarly, so a person can reach that 50 kilometers who has no load on the head. A person's load of 50 kg on the shoulders, he can cover the destination 50 kilometers is 20 hours or 30 hours. This load is called resistance. Obstructions. So in the spiritual life, you will find, we do not know. A person is running first. What is the second person? He is not able to running fast as the first one because of the load of sanskaras. Sanskaras, these bad sanskaras is not helping, not suitable, not according to the situation so that I can run fast. The wonderful example. So we find that some people go fast in the spiritual life, whereas other people not so fast because of the load, obstructions. Load is nothing but obstruction. It is the highest goal of the human life. Because what is the sanskar as load? This load and sanskar is nothing but temptation to the worldly things. Temptation to the worldly things, these are the load or sanskar. This sanskar such is temptation very strong. And other persons, sanskar or past karma such, he has a less temptation. Very, very less temptation. And some people's karma, past karma is such, temptation is very stronger and more. Temptation for worldly things. Lust, anger, greed, jealousy. So these are the hindrance. In the form the sanskaras came with me from the result of the last birth, outcome, karmas. So this we carry. Everybody is carrying this kind of load or tension. Or you can say the sanskaras, a karmas result is called sanskar. Maybe positive, maybe negative. Karma result, either positive or negative, that is sanskaras we carry in this birth, from the last birth. And that sanskaras may be positive or may be negative, duty, depending on the nature of the work. If our karma is good, then sanskaras will be positive. Our karma is the negative, then our sanskaras, negative, will carry forward just like account in this life. So, sanskara is the hindrance. If you see that other things are, everything's facility is the same to all. Well, there is a other facilities, spiritual environment, place. This is same to all, but still it varies due to the load, obstructions, sanskaras, it varies. So, even for us, so much time to reduce that good karma. From this birth, because of this, my little good karmas of the last birth, this birth I have taken so much seriously to the spiritual path. We are trying. What we are trying? To go forward, reduce the obstructions, load. This temptation, or the temptation, obstruction is temptation. Temptation for worldly things. So, this life we are trying. We are trying to avoid everything, which temptations. So our progress depends on that, how we tackle the obstruction of the last part, karma. That is temptation. So these people who has a good sanskaras and regular practice, discipline, very strict, they little overcome or reduce their burden, obstructions, temptation. They go little faster because everything it is going on in the inside. You cannot see the outside. Outside you will think that we are not tempted or not. People cannot understand. You can understand whether you are tempted by worldly things or not. You have temptation. These are obstruction. These are load, so that with load in the head, we can run faster. Never run faster. If load is less, load without load, we can go faster. So that will be explained. Because of their sanskaras, we are trying, taking life after life, to reduce the load, our practice. This practice of spiritual practice, as you know, meditation, then discipline life, and these things. We are going on, trying our best to reduce the load, reduce the temptation, this life, so that we do consciously, very much conscious about the karmas. I should always do the good karma. I always do the good karma, because to reduce the obstructions, load of last part, which come in the sanskara. So through these methods, practice, education also practice. This practice, we are trying to reduce our load, temptation, stress, and the more we able to reduce this progressively faster. So this will take more time and a long time. That is why taking that is the cause. And you will find in the world, some people are, if you compare ourselves, he is little better in spiritual life, he is progressingly anything, always blissful, always smile, cheerful, and no anger, no temptations. And sometimes we feel inside, अरे क्या हुआ, मेरे अंदर तो इतना टेम्पटेशन है, उसको देख के तो मालूम होता है इतना तो नहीं, because of the last part, and is practice, strong practice is very much required to reduce the load. Practice spiritual discipline, that means doing good things to reduce our obstructions in the form of temptation, result of last bar, bad karma. So actually this is happening, and we should know, and we are trying our best to do in this life the good karmas, to become better, more better. Better in the sense, purification of the mind. At least knowingly, you will not do the wrong things, immoral act. So that is why it takes so much time to reach the destination, highest goal of the life. Maybe how many births take place. So this is the sanskara, the important factor. We are creating, and we make our life what is called jungle. Make your life impure. Again, reverse it. You have to do the karma, make your life pure. We are responsible for impure life, obstructions, struggle, load. That unless you, through your practice, doing the good karmas, make your life pure, you cannot proceed faster and faster and faster. So, to ज़्यादा स्पीड में जाने के लिए अपने आप को प्योर करना पड़ेगा. Make your life pure by doing the pure act, by thinking the positive, by thinking always positive. So that is the actually spiritual life. This is the hindrance or sanskara, make us impure and tempted. Temptation. Temptation means काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, बस फंस गया. हम बहुत कोशिश कर रहा है, लेकिन कोशिश जारी रखना पड़े ताकि वो थोड़ा कम हो जाए. इसलिए that is why I giving the examples. A ink pot full of black color. If you add one drop, physically you'll find nothing has happened. No color will be same, no fairness is there. But we're going on putting one drop daily. After 6 months, you will find there is a change in color, little fairness. So in our heart, so much impurity is there. To pure it, make one drop daily. That means every day you have to practice to dilute this black color of negative sanskar, black color of temptation. So that is essential practice should go, and you must have a hope. I have started here, so I reach one day this, either this life or the next life. For those who have not started to putting one drop of water to the ink pot, that means in our life, not able to pure it. Pure means karma. They will never reach. They have not started yet to walk the path. They have not started to walk this path. Right? Through practice. Why are you practicing? इतना ब्लैक कलर जो है हमारा अंदर, वो हटाने के, इम्प्योर को प्योर करने के हमारी यात्रा शुरू होगी. बस that is enough. We have started. So you must have faith in yourself. Sanskar is there, forget this. Again, through my karma, I convert impure sanskaras to pure sanskar. That is our journey. The moment you will be pure, you are a realized soul. So I think it is enough to understand this, why we people are taking, we people take so much time to reach the goal. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Yes, Maharaj, very nicely, very elaborately you have explained all these things. I think no question is left. Still, I call my friends that if they have any question, please ask. I think no question is there. Natural questions which came to my mind during this your talk, that how to reduce that you have already answered, Maharaj. So still, if you could give any priority, like having introspection and satsang, discipline, like meditation, would you like to tell on this point on anything, Maharaj?
No, priority, all are priority. Satsanga is required. Meditation is there, discipline is required. These are the essential things for pure the heart, or to walk in the path. Unless these essential things is not there, you cannot walk in the spiritual path. You'll always again will be fall down due to temptation. So both satsanga will give mental strength, discipline, help you to control your mind, unwanted thoughts. Meditation also help you to reduce the negative thoughts. So, so we should
Thank you.
close here as there is no questions. How many are here today?